Hey guys, what's up? It's Lee here, and today I'm bringing you guys the unboxing of both the Xbox One and PS4. I'm going to do the PS4 first, and I'll probably put an annotation on the screen, basically showing if you want to skip ahead, but I encourage you not to, because I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison, first impressions, and you kind of get to see the unboxing of the other console that you maybe don't want to see, and maybe, it'll help you make your decision. Obviously, it's Christmas, so at this point, tons of you, well, at least a decent amount of you probably have either one of these consoles, and you're kind of already set. But for any of you still waiting, this is basically for you, you're the main audience. And I'm very thankful, guys, that I was able to have the opportunity to get both of these. I don't take this for granted at all. I don't want to go into, obviously, why I was able to get both of them, but very thankful, a million times over, and I'm super excited to play them. So I don't want to ramble on too much. I hope you guys do enjoy this console comparison, though. As you guys see, these are the outside boxes. Obviously, pretty much everyone's seen them. I don't know which box I like a little better. I like certain things about the Xbox One box better than the PS4 box, but we're not going to compare boxes, because that would just be lazy, and, well, not lazy, that'd just be weird. I don't know why I said lazy. But anyways, I cut the seal. Well, I cut the one seal. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I forgot about this. Silly me. And there it is. The beautiful PS4. Sorry, guys. I'm recording this with my iPhone, so I can't give you guys the best here. But I'm doing the best I can for you. The controller's off to the side, and I did my early controller preview, which I actually have laying right here, so I have two controllers. And I also, the good thing about this too is I'll give a little bit of 360 comparisons, and my PS3 controller's over there, but with 360 comparisons, because I know a lot of you guys obviously love that controller. Many people love that controller. One of my favorite controllers of all time is the Xbox 360 controller. But, sorry to all PlayStation fans out there. I'm a PlayStation fan too. I'm an Xbox fan. I don't like Nintendo too much, but, anyways, there's just the instructions. You guys don't want to even care about that. Neither, well, I do a little bit, but not really. And underneath you got a little slot, and it's got your, looks like that's the controller charger. They changed it up. They made it a USB 3.0 port, I believe, versus 2.0. And then we got the power supply, obviously, which that is one of my biggest complaints about Xbox, with the flipping external crap. I'll get to that later. But there's your headset, obviously, and of course your HDMI cable, which this is now, if you guys didn't know, they're HDMI, not component anymore. And of course, here is the beautiful console. And I'm not going to sit here and go like, or something over some sort of sexual thing like Major Nelson did. But I do love the looks of it, guys. It's got a little bit of stuff on it. But it had like a little bit of factory crap on it. The looks are beautiful. It's a little fingerprinty. I know that's been one of the big complaints on the jet black side, I guess you want to call it. I just call it jet black. It's jet black on the Xbox One. I don't know if they call it that on the PS4, but a lot of people have been complaining about fingerprints, but it sits there, you clean it off once every couple months or whatever, and there you go. But looks really nice. I love the parallelogram design. Obviously, design awards for me, obviously, I can tell you straight out of the gate, PS4 wins this one. I don't even have to, obviously, I mean, it's very nice looking. Obviously, it's smaller. It's just compact. I mean, it just looks nice. It looks futuristic. It doesn't look like a VCR, basically. But that's really it as far as the PS4. The power button, the mini power button, is right here. This is the eject button. Then obviously you got your USB ports there, and your disc tray, and then IR, HDMI. I'm sorry, you guys can't see that very well. My apologies if you can't see anything, but you got the internet connection, obviously, and then auxiliary, but no component connections. So remember that. For all of you that have, I didn't think about it, but for instance, my friend, Level, as you guys know, some of you guys may know him. If you don't know him, go subscribe to him. You can just check out in the sub box. He's in my sub box. Be sure to subscribe to me, obviously, as you're there. But basically, he has an original HD PVR, and now he's got to get an Elgato for his PS4. Because obviously, you can't record right now PS4 gameplay, just in case you guys didn't know, unless you got a splitter or something like that. But that's basically it, guys. That's all there is to it. They're gonna patch. They will, trust me. They even already came out and said, so don't panic. They already said though that they're gonna patch the whatever, the HDCP or whatever, the copyright protection. So that's basically it, guys, as far as the PS4 unboxing. I'm gonna get on the Xbox One now, and then obviously we'll do a little bit of, you know, comparison maybe at the end or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'm just kind of winging this. So I'm really looking forward to playing them. So I didn't really think about this, but I'm sorry, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so we're back with the Xbox One now. The PS4 is still right here. I just kind of moved a couple things off to the side. Like I said, the PS4 is still laying right down here. And we're going to kind of get to do a little bit of comparison, and I'll explain a little more on this. I'm sorry, the Xbox One is actually semi-heavy. It's that's another thing about it. You know, it's heavier than the PS4, definitely. So, but obviously, first thing you get, that headset, nice. Oh, and by the way, guys, happy, like, merry late Christmas. I don't know. Depending on when you're watching this video, and depending on exactly when I get it up, but, yeah, happy merry late Christmas. Here's the controller. You get a pair of batteries with it, which is nice. I do like that. Xbox, good job. Good job. Let me tilt my camera up a little bit so you guys can see my face. I'm glad they actually include batteries. I mean, that's just a simple thing that I've seen them not include. So this is my first time actually getting to hold the Xbox One controller. I haven't even had a chance to hold the Xbox One. Obviously, PS4 I got the chance early. But I see what they mean by the bumpers. The triggers are nice. I do like the triggers, but the bumpers are kind of weird. It's the texture that's kind of weird on them. They're not. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. It's just a weird feeling. I don't mind where they're at. Really, they could be used to move out just a tiny bit, but overall, pretty comfortable. Obviously, I can see the little bit maybe complaint, you know, about after a little while. Because some people were complaining about the outside of the little rubber here and saying that, like, that texture over time was kind of like, you know, it was kind of getting worn out on them, like they didn't really like it. But the D-pad is much better. I mean, look at my 360 controller. You can kind of see it. I mean, the D-pad, I mean, you guys know, the D-pad is so much nicer on the Xbox One. I'll give them credits for that. And then they got obviously the center little button and etc. And then this opens up, and there goes the batteries. So I do like that they put that in. This controller, as of right now, my first impressions compare it to. Oh crap! Kind of need to. Looks like you need to tilt it up. I know, look at me. I'm being such a dummy here. I can't even get Hold on. I'll figure it out. I feel like such a dummy right now. I'm sorry, guys. There it goes. Just kind of snaps hard. Anyways, yeah, so that kind of snaps hard, so it's not a big deal. I guess don't worry about breaking it. But I do like that they don't have the battery pack out. That was a huge improvement for me, because like the 360 controller, I mean, your fingers on the back are hitting it. It's really annoying. But I do agree with a lot of people's complaints was that basically, you know, PlayStation 4 has the charger built right in. This, you know, a lot of people don't want to buy the play and charge kit, you know. They don't. And so it's really annoying for them. And you know, you feel bad for them that they have to buy the play and charge kit. That was something I thought, you know, that they, at this point, you know, we're ahead enough to where we can include stuff. But compare it to the other controllers. 360, I don't know until I do the review. I won't be able to really tell you guys 100%. But right now, as of right now, I don't know. It's pretty darn close with the PS4 controller. It is pretty darn close. The race is tight there. I'll put it to you that way. So, and if any of you guys are concerned about, you know, like, hey, well, I don't really like, you know, let's say, for instance, you don't like just the PS4 controller, or you don't like the Xbox One controller, you can probably, they're going to make, in the future here, eventually, they're going to make, you know, reversible controllers. For instance, my girlfriend, for instance, she's actually got an Xbox 360 controller on her PS3. So that's how she does it. So she loves the 360 controller. She just can't use, but she loves the console, you know, she loves Sony's console. So, but anyways, this is HDMI. This is your HDMI. It's a little bigger, a little more heavy duty, I guess you want to say. Dang, that's a little more of a heavy duty HDMI cable. Then I guess that's a good thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. And obviously, this is the power supply, which is the part, guys. This part here, this part here was the part that annoyed me. This part here just annoyed me to death. I was just so, you know, disappointed when I saw that the external power supply. Hold on one second. Let me grab this. Here's my 360s, which is the generation since the newest generation of 360 controller. Let me get that out of the way. The newest one, the newest 360. It's the one before that, the black with the touch, which was the best designed Xbox, in my opinion, of all time so far. I love the design of that. Better than the Xbox Ones. If you guys don't know it, just go look up Xbox 360 black. I don't know what the model's called. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I know. But here's the power supply for the 360. And I was curious on this comparison. I'm finally getting to do this comparison. It is literally about the same size or bigger. I mean, look at that. I would actually say just a tad bit bigger. Not much, but just a tad bit. I mean, you guys can tell it's a little bit wider. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's like, we don't need a power supply. And I know that, you know, it's not a huge deal because it's back there. Who really cares at that point? But that was just one of my biggest complaints towards Xbox. But again, I don't mean to hate on Xbox because overall they've done a nice job. I will say that much. And my first ever owned Kinect. I've never owned the Kinect before, so let me get this out. I don't want to sit here and then bust it. Holy crap! It's in there pretty good. I'll give them that much credit. I thought the packaging was actually Xbox better than PlayStation's, to be 100% honest. But I mean, that don't make a big deal. But it's a little more secure, in my opinion. The console and that. But here's the Kinect. There's the camera and etc. It doesn't want you to touch it, obviously. Apparently it doesn't. Apparently it doesn't want you to touch the side. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. It's got a little thingamajig. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, the Kinect looks nice. I'll be honest, it looks pretty nice. It's actually a little smaller than what I thought. I don't know why. I think because they had it, I don't know, in different positions in that, and it kind of just looked bigger to me than it actually really was. So, props to Xbox for that. Kinect, not huge. The one thing they did right, as far as size goes. The one thing they did right as far as size goes. Not everything. They didn't do everything wrong. They definitely not everything wrong. But I do like Xbox. But on to the last console. I'm sorry, you guys, this video's been so long, but thank you so much for bearing with me. You guys have been able to now kind of see both consoles. This. Wow. Okay, wow. This thing really is big. This is like my opposite impression. I knew it was big, but I didn't know if it was going to be quite this thick. I mean, this thing is thick. I mean, look at this thing. I never really thought about it, but the thickness. I thought it was going to be a little wider as far as the width this way goes, but man, it's pretty thick, and it has tons of vents. I just don't think they wanted to repeat of what happened last time, but beautiful. I mean, I can see my reflection in the jet black. Again, it's fingerprinty, kind of like, but again, you just clean it. I mean, it looks nice. I think the console looks okay overall, but PS4, let me pick this up. Give you guys, I'm pretty much going to wrap this video up here and give you guys some last little bits of comparisons here, because I can already obviously compare the controllers. I'll show you guys the size difference, but I mean, you guys seen the multiple pictures, but here's an average guy comparison. That's basically, you know, as you can see, I got it about at the edge here, and that's pretty much, you know, it's an extra little bit wider. But again, I mean, look at the thickness comparisons. It's kind of hard to do. Here, I mean, look at that. It's like basically the thickness of this is putting two PS4s together. Like, think of that. That's how thick it is. I mean, it's pretty darn. This thing's like a tank, and obviously you get your power supply, you know, TV, etc., etc. You know, you guys get it. Connect. Blah 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 blah. But I mean, the console looks okay. I don't think it looks bad overall. I think people kind of bash the design a little bit too much. Some people went excessive with the bashing of the design. But that's pretty much it for the consoles. But as far as now the controllers go, let's compare the Xbox One and 360 controller first a little bit here more. There's my 360 controller. Here, let me hold them up like that. Nearly the same size. I mean, you can pretty much see near that. Now, the Xbox One, as far as the size goes, didn't really change it. Just a lot of improvements in looks, basically, more than less. The Xbox One controller, actually, as far as looks, it looks nicer. But feeling-wise, as far as just first impressions, obviously, I'll let you guys know after gaming for a little while. But feeling-wise, pretty close to the same, to be 100% honest, as far as, like I said, but the one improvement I do like better is this. I don't like banging my back of my fingers on that. That's the only thing I disliked about the 360 controller. And obviously the PS4 controller feels real nice. I think the Xbox One controller maybe wins out by just a little bit, but the PS4 controller, guys, is a huge improvement. If you guys are worried about like the controller, because you know, obviously the DualShock 3 was kind of a fail compared to the 360s. This controller it's great. Just a massive improvement. Sony did such a nice job. Anyway, guys, I want to get to the hooking up of these consoles. Both consoles, though, I mean, they look nice. I think they're going to be good. and just my opinion. And again, I'll be able to tell you guys more just without rambling on here, really. But I mean, if you guys want me to compare and chat headsets, from time to time, there it is. Obviously, you got this headset versus this headset. Honestly, as of right now, I say the 360's headset wins out. But I'm going to use the PS4's headset a little bit because I'm just curious, you know, on what it feels like. So, but again, I'll let you guys know further information on the review so I don't sit here and ramble on and just make this video super long for you guys. So, I appreciate you guys if you stuck through this. I doubt any of you did. But if you did stick through it, I appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And come back for the review video. That'll be out like towards the end of break here. So like another week from now, basically, about maybe a little longer. So, alright guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. Peace out.